to another video here on Cruise and Coasters. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ryan.
And we are here on day 2 at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. And the weather is dramatically different than it was yesterday.
Very much so.
Yesterday was like 90 degrees and sunny. And then what you didn't see at the end of yesterday's vlog is we ended up leaving the park around 8:15. The weather was crazy. I told you guys about the storms. You guys saw the radar photos. And then a tornado warning hit as we were checking into the Cedar Point Express Hotel. The tornado sirens were going off. People were hunkering down in the hallways. It was actually insane. My friend said that they did see a tornado on Route 2 last night, or a funnel cloud at least, so that is pretty crazy. I'm not a meteorologist, so I cannot confirm or deny that, but that is what I have heard, and it was really bananas. But it also has brought in some really cold weather because it's like upper 60s, lower 70s, a little breezy. We got our hoodies on, we're ready for the park, very excited for day 2. And we have so much to do today that you haven't been able to experience yet.
I know, it's crazy.
It is crazy. We still have to do Raptor, Valravn, Blue Streak, Gemini, Woodstocks Express, of course. Yeah, there's just like so much that we still have to do today and so much of this park that we need to explore. So, should we make our way into the park?
I think we should.
I think so. Oh, and we did make it here for early entry. It's like just after 9 a.m. So we're gonna head into the park since we're pass holders, enjoy our early entry benefit, and go get on some rides. So welcome to day 2. Let's get in the park. Little gray sky, but that's okay. Cedar Point is still absolutely beautiful, even in this weather. Oh. So happy to be here for these 2 days. Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you guys remember, they had a 150th anniversary sign here at the front of the park, and I love that sign. It was beautiful, but it really made no sense because that was like 5 years ago. And they replaced it, put in a new sign, and this looks great. I love walking into the park with this. These are good vibes today. A little more gloomy, a little bit more gray, but I think no less beautiful. And sometimes the colors of the rides really do pop in the gray, and that's okay. Just 2 very different day experiences from yesterday today for sure. And there's also like not many people here. It is about 9:30 and there's like really nobody here. It's a Thursday in June, in case you were wondering. First up on our park agenda today, I think is gonna be none other than Iron Dragon. That is the park's aero suspended coaster that opened up in the 70s. It's like one of the only models of this coaster still left. There's like not many left in the world at all. And I'm really glad that Cedar Point continues to put the money in and keeps this one operating. Our very first ride of the day on Iron Dragon, the park's aero suspended coaster. What did you think?
Meh.
Yeah.
It was boring, but
Yeah.
I know. But Jeff was saying it's like really old, like it's like from the 70s, right?
I think 70s or early 80s. I'll fact check and put it on the screen like when it actually opened, but it's like late 70s, early 80s. I think it's like a fun kids coaster, and it's like something that the families can all do together.
That's how I was saying. It's like a good coaster for like anybody, as long as they reach the height requirement, obviously, to like enjoy the ride and have fun. It's like a people mover, but like a coaster.
Okay.
That's how I kind of envisioned it. I was like, oh, I'm getting like a nice little view of things. I'm kind of just chill. It's a good way to start the morning.
I think so too. It's really nice for the families. It's a nice like piece of history too with the aero suspended coasters. I think there's only 4 or 5 in operation right now in the entire world, so it's really nice that Cedar Point is doing the best to keep it up and running. We did get a little bit of a water ride moment on that one. It started raining, so I think everything just kind of went down for rain, but it looks like it's gonna be a quick shower. That's okay. We took some shelter under a tree because it's like very light sprinkles, but just gonna kind of wait out the rain a little bit, head to our next ride. I think we're gonna head towards Millennium and get that done for the day too. That'll be fun. Yeah. Very different than Iron Dragon, different vibes for sure, but it should be fun. So let's wait out the rain, head to Millennium Force. Woo. Second ride of the day, we finally got on Millennium Force after a little bit of a weather delay, and it was like what, like a 5 to 10 minute line?
Nah,
and
bad.
We decided, since there were only like 2 people in front of us in the queue, we decided why not spring for the front row, since Ryan's never done the front row. That seemed iconic. So what did you think of the front row on Millennium Force?
It was iconic.
It was
as
iconic.
Jeff said very eloquently. I think that I was afraid of bugs. I did not get bugs on me.
No,
but
no bugs today so far, which is great.
Because I think the weather's keeping them away.
Yeah.
But I think just the pure speed of the ride, you feel a lot more in the front row. I've only done like the 3rd row in the front row, so what do I know? But like I imagine if I was further back, then I wouldn't have felt the speed as much and like the intensity. But that was definitely my favorite ride out of my 2.
Oh yeah, the front row was so smooth today. The sense of speed on it through the entire ride was incredible.
Yeah.
And some really good floater moments of airtime. I don't know what you guys are talking about Millennium Force list. Like there is plenty of force on it. For 25 years old, it's running absolutely amazing.
Is that what they call it? Force?
Yeah, Millennium Force list is like
That's dramatic.
Yeah, it's so dramatic. It's so fun, it's enjoyable, it's a long ride, it's just iconic, and it's just a good time. So overall, a big win.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna head towards the back of the park now that the park is officially open for all the guests. Maybe do some like Maverick Steel Vengeance action and then head to lunch. That's kind of like our short-term plan. So let's head to Frontier Park, or what is this thing called? Let's head to the back of the park.
Let's do it.
We tried to get on Maverick, but a downpour. I mean, it is just bucketing it down right now. It's chucking it down right now. If you guys recall from the UK series, this is what this is giving. It's chucking it down right now. But the vibes are still good here. We're still having a good time.
Yeah,
right?
we're having a good time.
We're having a good time. It's just crazy. I think we're having a little bit of a change of plan because the rain is really just kind of building up on top of us here in Sandusky right now. So it's just been bucking it down. It's still kind of drizzly. All the rides are still closed. It's a little after 11:30. We're both starving because we didn't have breakfast this morning. So I think we're gonna brave the weather, brave the storm a little bit, and head to Backbeat BBQ, the park's barbecue restaurant over in between like Gemini and Magnum. We didn't go there yesterday. I'm excited. I've been destroyed by this weather because I had to use the bathroom so bad. I had to go pee so bad. But we're gonna try to brave the weather a little bit again and head to Backbeat BBQ for lunch. We'll show you guys when we get there. Yeah. All right, got our meal at Backbeat BBQ. Shout out to the crew. They were working so fast to get everyone their meals, get them checked out. And I went with the cheddar jalapeno sausage. It comes with some cornbread. I went with some baked beans. And Ryan went with the pork burnt ends and potato wedges. What happened to your cornbread, Ryan?
I might have already had it.
Oh, was it good?
It was so good.
Oh,
It was
good.
really good.
Oh, good. And we got a little crazy and we did get an Oreo parfait because, you know, who doesn't love a sweet treat at lunchtime? So this looks great. My only criticism so far is that the restaurant doesn't have like any covered seating. It has like this little like trellis. Is that what that's called? Is that a trellis? Okay, great. And it's open, so that makes it difficult when it's raining. But thankfully it's stopped enough that I think we can quickly eat and get on our way. So, food time. You're gonna have to excuse the hair. This is what we're working with today after that downpour situation. Food review. I think this has been my favorite meal, and Ryan agrees that this is our favorite meal so far of the Cedar Point trip. So we ate yesterday at the Farmhouse Restaurant by Maverick, we ate at the Grand Pavilion on the boardwalk, and then today we're here at Backbeat BBQ, of course. And it is so fresh, so flavorful, so delicious. And I think the difference, honestly, was that we ate at a time where everybody was eating, and the other restaurants yesterday were quite slow, and so the food wasn't turning over as quick. The cheddar jalapeno sausage is like spicy, but just like the right amount of spice to it, really good flavor to it. The baked beans are like brown sugar, and they have a little kick of spice to them too, so they're like delicious. The cornbread is like subtly sweet and moist, and oh my gosh, I cannot get over how good this was. I tried Ryan's burnt ends, and they were like melt in your mouth tender. They were so delicious. So I highly recommend the Backbeat BBQ. It's been a delicious meal so far. So we're trying the Oreo parfait. Here we go. Is that good or bad?
Good.
Is it good?
This is incredible. Like what would appear like whipped cream is like tastes identical to like Oreo like cream. And the deeper you go in, you also get the chocolate as well as like a normal chopped Oreo with its cream. Something about this, there's some crack in here.
Okay.
It's good.
It was only like $6. It wasn't even that bad of a deal.
No, it was not. It's
right.
very big.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
We just had literally the craziest ride on Top Thrill 2. So it finally opened after the weather. It sent like 3 or 4 trains. We were next to go. We went second to last row, and the ride broke down as we were next to get on. They fixed it. It took 5 minutes. They fixed it. They got us on second to last row of the blue train again. We go out. We just sit there in the launch for like 10, 15 minutes while it's raining, cold, and then they're like, you know what? Send it. Launched a train, and it was so painful. That was like, it was like little acupuncture to the cheeks. It was
needles
real,
everywhere.
It was so crazy. The seatbacks did no protection for us whatsoever. That was bonkers. The ride experience. Something about the second to last row, we haven't even talked about it yet. It felt so much smoother than yesterday.
It was smoother
like,
overall.
I don't know if it's just like the last row of each car, if that's like what is really rough, or if it was just like a bad ride on it. But the second to last row was amazing. Like you get that great back row experience, especially up the reverse spike. And like I would say like 20% of the roughness from yesterday. Like it was that dramatically different to me at least.
I think I don't know the term, so cruise and coaster fans, excuse me. But when I did the whole wee, and then I went to go up the big hill thingy, and that was the part where I still felt some bumpiness, like halfway up to go over the wee. And I was like, okay, I felt some of the bumpiness, but not nearly
Not
as
even
much
close.
on the back row.
Yeah, not even close to what it was yesterday. And then because they had only launched empty trains for a few trains, and it was raining and it's cold, we went so slow over the top hat. It was like crawled over, like we took our time, we enjoyed the view, we had a margarita, and then we came back down.
I got a Big Mac.
It was literally,
crazy.
it was really crazy. Anyway, that was bonkers. We need to like dry off somehow and warm up because I'm like freezing cold now.
cold.
But anyway, that was a fun time. I'll never forget that Top Thrill 2 ride. That was
Unforgettable.
crazy. Yo.
And I'm grooving. We did another water ride here at Cedar Point. We sure did.
We did Valravn, and that's the park's dive coaster. And it was, of course, raining exactly when we did the ride. And what did you think of Valravn? I can't even think right now. My brain is scrambled. It's like cold, rainy.
I'm kind of the same as Jeff. I don't even have thoughts. I think like it was fine. It was the only ride, like I told Jeff, it's the only ride in the past 2 days that's given me a headache. I don't know why that is, but I definitely have a dull headache, and I'm like, I don't know why that is. But I think it was totally fine. I had no issues with it, really.
It just kind of like exists. Like I'll do it like once on a visit. I don't think it's like amazing and spectacular, but I don't think it's like boring either. It exists. That's my opinion on Valravn.
Yeah.
But like my brain, I'm like so cold. It's so wet and rainy. Like my socks are wet. My body is wet. Everything is just wet here today. It's crazy. So I think what we're gonna try to do is maybe just do a couple of gift shop moments.
Yeah.
And then there's a show at 3 o'clock for the class of '99. And then the rumor has it is around 4 or 5 o'clock the rain should be done. And then hopefully we'll get a couple more rides in before we make our way down to Kings Island later tonight. So let's go shopping.
Let's do it.
We are in the theater, the Jack Aldrich Theater here at Cedar Point for Class of '99 yearbook. The one thing that Ryan pointed out, and I didn't notice this before, is that this is called Class of '99 yearbook. And I can't remember if the show was always called that last year, or if this is like a part 2 of the show that I've never seen. So you may be getting clips of it coming soon if it is different. To be determined. To be determined. But at least we're dry.
Like and comment and tell us if you remember any songs from 1999. Oh, what were your favorite songs?
Yeah, what was your favorite song in 1999?
What was your favorite song, Jeff?
I don't know. I'm not good with years. I'm gonna Google that and I'll be back with you.
That's fair.
I'm back with an update. I think one of my favorite, I have 2 songs I think for my favorite from 1999. No Scrubs, TLC. TLC was my jam growing up. And Baby One More Time, because this boy loves Britney. Who doesn't love Britney? What was your favorite?
I would have to look it up to verify, but I'm pretty sure Lauryn Hill, Do Wop That Thing, came out in 1999.
Solid.
I think that's the one, but if not, Hit Me Baby One More Time is probably my favorite, actually.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
It's the best pop song ever created. So, you know.
Oh, okay.
Hot take.
There you have it. More at 11.
Students, you will have 30 minutes to complete this exam. There will be no bathroom breaks, and certainly no talking. You may begin.
Wrong! Your answers are all wrong! What has gotten into you? Even Loverboy over there seems to be acing this exam. Ew. Look, I know not every college is gonna want you like they want me. It's hard being so popular. If it wasn't for my ability to flirt with everything, I wouldn't have made it through high school.
You're right. You might actually have a brain in there, Kylie. I don't know what's gotten into me lately. I deserve an Ivy League college.
Yes, flirt for that fancy college. I'll teach you everything you need to know.
'Cause I'm every woman. It's all in me. It's all in me. Yeah.
'99. Your dedication and perseverance have culminated in this significant achievement. May your future endeavors be filled with success and fulfillment. Let's give it up for the class of 1999.
This is a major improvement.
Oh,
It's the heart and the kindness that matters. I never want you to stop being you, because the world needs a little bit of weird too.
Ooh, well, that's a relief. I borrowed this entire outfit from my older brother, even down to the underwear. Not cool, dude.
Some clips there of Class of '99 yearbook, which was a brand new show from last year, and honestly, I thought it was much improved. So your fun fact is that Ryan is actually very knowledgeable when it comes to themed experiences, entertainment. So I'm actually gonna go first on this one, since this is something that I'm not like super familiar with, and I'll give my my thoughts, and then I'll let Ryan give his. But overall, I thought it was such an improvement from last year's show. Not that last year was bad by any means, it was still a great show last year, but I really loved that this show really leaned heavily into the music versus trying to like really drive a narrative and a storyline that was kind of silly. This one was a lot more straightforward and really leaned into the music. The choreography was fantastic, the costumes were great, the script was like, it was cheesy, but it was still fun and good. There was like some moments of laughter and comedy in there, which I really did appreciate. The lighting was fantastic, the colors were great, the singing was like absolutely phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed the show. So if you're coming to Cedar Point and it's hot, or it's rainy, or it's just a normal day, you should absolutely take the time to go see the show, because I thought it was absolutely fantastic with some really, really special talent in that show. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. Ryan, what did you think of the show?
I agree with Jeff. It was such a fun show for a regional theme park. I'll be totally honest. I don't go in thinking it's going to be like a really good entertainment experience, and I left going, oh, that's better than some things we have in Orlando, to be perfectly honest with you. And a lot of things that stuck out to me were that there were 10 characters on stage, 5 male presenting, 5 female presenting, and all of them definitely just committed to their role. So they were obviously playing a stereotype of like being in high school like in the 90s, but it resonated so well that anyone in the audience could just immediately know what the character was after like a line or two. So regardless of the cheesy script, because it was rather cheesy, the music really drove the narrative, and their committal to the character, their dancing, their singing was all really great. The first thing I noticed in the whole show was the diverse casting.
Oh, it was so inclusive. It was so diverse, which was awesome to see, especially in Ohio. That was really, really nice to see, and it was really great to see that they found a lot of diverse cast members to fill the show.
The choreography was straight out of the 90s. Like a lot of it was straight out of the music videos that like NSYNC or TLC or MC Hammer that we're all famous for. I think creatively they leaned really heavy on 90s music, not just 99, which I thought really opened up the gap to make it more creatively fulfilling and do more things with it. For the tech elements, it really did like the lighting and the video elements were fun. The props that they used were very like old school theater, but still really effective and fun. Like lockers were on rollers, and everything was just straight out of high school. And I would go see that show multiple times.
I would go see it again.
It was
absolutely.
So
it was fun. So the weather. She's not giving anything. It is still rainy. It is even colder than before. We're like literally shivering. Our toes are frozen. So I think what we're going to do, it does say the rain's going to stop in 30 minutes. So I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to give it one last effort. So I think we're going to head over to maybe the boardwalk area again, and maybe just do like an early dinner and let the rain kind of chill out, and maybe get some food in us, warm our bellies a little bit, and then reassess the situation after dinner to see if it's going to be worth sticking around, because I think there are like literally 3 or 4 roller coasters open right now. Valravn, Blue Streak, and Corkscrew are open, and everything's basically on one train because of the rain. So the lines in those 3 rides, it's a little rough out here today. That's okay. It's really beyond the park's like control at this point. So we're gonna get some food. We'll take you to the boardwalk, and then we will keep you guys posted on on what we end up deciding to do, because we may just decide to peace out Girl Scout a little early and start the drive to Kings Island. But you know, if things clear up, we might be in for like a really fun evening with no crowds, because the park is basically empty. So we may take advantage of that too, depending on if it does actually stop raining. So to the boardwalk.
Stay rad.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a creature of habit, and I went with the same thing I got yesterday, which was the fried fish, comes with the roll, and I went with the marinated cucumber salad, which is like my favorite thing here at Cedar Point. It is simple, but it is delicious and great. Ryan also went with the fish this time, and also with the roll, and he got the French fries. Looks delicious.
I always get fries. Get into it, guys.
Can't go wrong with a potato. Does anyone else just absolutely hate having wet socks? It's been raining here all day, as you guys know, and it's finally, the sun is out, the rain has stopped, but I had to get new socks because I could not stand it. So I spent $22, and these are the socks that I got. This is what they got. But you know what? My toes are dry, my feet are dry, and we're ready to go ride some more roller coasters. Let's go. It truly feels like we are at Cedar Point on a completely different day. It's wild the difference like 30 minutes can make, because it is sunny, blue skies, as if nothing happened. It's like 15 degrees warmer. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And also there feels like there's like thousands more people in here than what there were before. I don't like, where do they come from?
Who knows?
I have no idea what's going on. It feels like a different day. Anyway, so everything is back open. It looks gorgeous outside. And I think we're gonna go to the back of the park, which is where we're headed now, to Steel Vengeance, and then kind of work our way forwards to get some of our last rides in of this 2-day trip, get Ryan on a couple of new rides that he hasn't done yet, like Raptor and Blue Streak, he hasn't done that, Cedar Creek Mine ride back here, and that's gonna be the vibe for the night. So some last minute rides before we make our way to Kings Island, on our way to Steel Vengeance. Let's go.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, everybody. Blue skies, sunshine, and Steel Vengeance time. We waited about 45 minutes to an hour, and we took a back row ride on Steel Vengeance this time, which means we've done front row, middle row, and now back row. Ryan, what did you think of the back row of Steel Vengeance?
I liked the back row.
Yeah.
It was my second favorite experience on this ride. I'm a wimp, so the middle was perfect for me.
You're not a wimp. This is an intense ride.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
I think the back row, you could definitely feel the speed and the force a lot.
Yeah.
I really liked how fast we would go over hills and stuff, and how fast we would just go down. It was super, super fun. I did not like how tight my restraint was, but that was just because they had my seatbelt under my restraint. It was not great. But otherwise, it was awesome. It was fun.
It was super fun. I love the back row on Steel Vengeance because you just get whipped over every single drop. You're like never in your seat. You're always just like being ejected out of your seat.
I literally was like, my butt was in the air the entire ride.
It's so good. And the inversions, you just get whipped through them so much. It's just such a blast. I totally see why people love this coaster and why it's like a lot of people's #1 coaster. It's just like a little too much and a little too uncomfortable for me to make it my #1 personally. It's probably still like top 5, top 10 for sure, but not my #1. But overall, an amazing ride here on Steel Vengeance. Got a new ride for Ryan here on Gemini. We did both sides, red and blue.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm gonna go first this time. You've gone first all the time.
That's fine.
I think Gemini is like criminally underrated. It still holds up. Like, what has it been, like almost like 50 plus years later? It still really holds up. It's fast, it's fun. You get some really good airtime. I always ride in the final car, but in the front row of the final car, so you get the extra leg room. If you know, you know. And you really get thrown out of your seat sometimes. You get some really good fun airtime on there. It's a really fun family coaster. Everyone can enjoy it. It's fun with the racing element. Everyone's kind of like competing against each other. They're laughing, having a good time. There's just good vibes on Gemini. What did you think?
You literally said everything I was gonna say.
Amazing.
I think it was good vibes all around. I love that it's a family coaster. I love the element of the competition. I think it is pretty good. It's still like in like lower tier, big tier for Cedar Point for me.
Yeah, not like a big coaster, but it's still like a good supporting coaster.
Yeah, I have no qualms. I am indifferent about Gemini.
Yeah, it's fun. I think we have a pretty big update. We just did Magnum XL 200 again. This time we rode in the 6th car in the front row. Ryan, what do you want to tell our viewers?
Okay, I officially understand that Magnum is fun.
Yeah.
That was the best row by far.
Yes.
That was the first time I rode it and did not feel pain. So it is definitely now in like the middle of my rankings and not toward the bottom anymore. So good for you, Magnum.
Yes.
Good for you.
He's finally learning, you guys. I love row 6. All right. I love car 6, row 1. You get the great leg room. You just get like such great airtime being pulled over those hills. The triangle air times at the end is just absolutely bonkers. I love it. It's so fun. We are sitting here watching Top Thrill 2. It is so loud. And I think we're gonna try to sneak in one more ride on our visit. And that would make 4 rides on Top Thrill 2, which I'm very happy with.
Bananas.
I love it. I love it. The fast lane is advertised at about an hour. The line is about 2.5 hours long. But I think we're gonna suffer through because why not? You never know when this ride's gonna close again. So we're gonna go try to do it one more time before we leave.
Do it.
Let's go. I'm ready to go. Are you?
Ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to go. Let's go. We did another ride, 4th ride on Top Thrill 2. We only actually waited 35 minutes for it. It wasn't bad at all.
It was posted at an hour.
It was posted an hour for Fastlane.
amazing.
We waited 35, not bad at all. I have a hypothesis, and based on my testing on this visit, I think it's true.
It's true.
It sounds like, or it feels like, if you're in the 2nd row of a car, it's rough AF. If you're in the front of a car, it's decently smooth and it's not as bad. I will say the trains are definitely making some funky noises throughout the course that make me question how long those trains are going to last.
Correct.
And again, with the feeling how rough it is in the 2nd row, I don't think it's gonna last very long. Overall, Top Thrill 2 is still an amazing addition to the park. I just hope they can figure out the small little kinks here and there and really get it running perfectly because it is an excellent addition and it's so much fun. We spent some time filming some of Siren's Curse testing. I'll put it in the vlog here.
Yeah.
And then I will also make another video of it as well on the channel. So a couple last rides to do. I think our wish list is Raptor, Blue Streak, Elephant Ear, and then we're gonna make our way to Kings Island for tomorrow. But it's shaping up to be a beautiful evening, and I'm really glad that we ended up staying here for the evening because
right.
it's been so much fun, and it's absolutely beautiful out.
It's been the best.
All right, to Raptor, let's go. And if you all recall, I have a tradition I've been keeping since I've been here as a little kid, and I always get myself an elephant ear on the way out on the last day of my visit, and there's no better way to end today than with continuing that tradition with Ryan.
Aww.
It's your first elephant ear ever.
It is.
Oh my
first
gosh.
one.
Very first one. Oh, I can't wait to dive in. It looks delicious. We've got a lot to catch you up on. We
Sure do.
did Blue Streak, Raptor, ate an elephant ear, and now we're heading out to the parking lot. So Blue Streak is the park's oldest operating roller coaster here. It opened in 1964, and my fun fact on it is it was actually my first roller coaster that I ever rode as a kid.
So cute.
So it's very nostalgic for me. What did you think of Blue Streak?
It was super charming. It's like just your typical wooden coaster that's been around for a while. That he tried to kid me and go, it's a kid coaster, and I was like, I don't think so.
It is a kid coaster.
I looked around and I was like, I don't know if it is, y'all.
There's so
But
much airtime on it.
There's a lot of
Honestly, it's
airtime.
so fun.
That was like top 3, like my butt was out of my chair moments of the whole trip.
Okay,
But
valid.
it was a cute coaster.
It's fun, and what I really like about it is you get that really rickety wooden coaster feel to it, but it's not uncomfortable and painful. Like it's a good amount of roughness. And then we went over to Raptor, the park's B&M inverted roller coaster that opened here in 1994, which is so crazy to think about. What did you think about Raptor?
I thought it was fun. I was on the end of the front row.
Yes.
And I liked the feeling of being like flying and getting like, I don't know, some of like how, I don't know the terms. Y'all forgive me. It was just cool being on the end and it felt like I was flying. There wasn't any dinosaurs, so I was confused.
Oh yes, Ryan thought Raptor was like Velocicoaster Raptor, not like bird of prey raptor, which
I was
is
like,
what it is.
a raptor's a bird.
He's like, where's the dinosaur? And it's like, no, the raptor's just a bird. You're just flying.
And then I was just like, no, where's the dinosaur? I refuse to believe it.
I love Raptor. I love the Cobra roll. It's so intense. It's so whippy. And I love the janky transition into the brake run. She is goofy. I love it. The elephant ear was warm, fresh, delicious, absolutely amazing. Best
Delightful.
way to end a visit.
It was my first one.
First elephant ear ever.
Yeah.
What did you think of your overall visit here at Cedar Point?
I really like Cedar Point. I was intimidated going into it because I've never been to a park that has this many, like, I don't know what the word is. I'm gonna choose hyper coasters. Just giant
Just coasters everywhere,
Like,
like,
I've never
everywhere.
done a park like that in this magnitude. And I was just worried about my stamina, but I was able to do it. And I feel good, I feel refreshed. I think that the rides, like, in like this park changed my opinion about like the United States and what they can bring to like the park industry, like in theme parks. And I just really liked this park, and I would like thinking about it now, I wouldn't want to not visit this park at least once a year now.
Oh, this is absolutely like an annual visit for us. It has to be. I would really, really love to come back this year for a weekend visit to Halloween's, get on Siren's Curse, come back for the spooky event. It's been several years since I've been, so I'm going to try to see if we can make that happen. But we also have a lot of other parks that we're really trying to get to this year too, that we want to prioritize new things. So
also, I want to say this is the park that like I am amazed how pretty it is.
Oh, it's
like at
beautiful.
night, during the day. I love its location. Like we went to Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and on the bluff it was gorgeous. But this is unmatched. Like sunset is so pretty.
Oh, it's so nice. And I'm going to give a shout out to the teams here. I think today the cleanliness of the park was much improved from yesterday. The bathrooms are still rough, but I think that's like Cedar Point, at least since I've been coming in since 1998. The bathrooms are always crazy. Cleanliness was much better today than it was yesterday, and the operations on every single ride and coaster thing that we did have been fast. Even food.
Yeah.
Food was everything has been so fast, and so really, really impressed. But overall, another amazing visit here to Cedar Point. Thank you guys so much for watching these 2 vlogs. We have one more new vlog coming up at Kings Island, and then we will be announcing at the end of the Kings Island vlog, we're going to announce our next trip that we're taking. It's a week-long trip that Ryan and I will be on. We'll be vlogging for it, which is very exciting.
You better stay tuned.
So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys watch Kings Island. Thank you guys again for watching. Keep cruising and coasting, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.